Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We got ourselves another replay analysis. This is Champ 1. Got ourselves Crimson Prodigy. So he's kind of curious to see if, actually, if his teammate was at fault in this game, or there are things that he can do. Honestly, there's always something that you can do, no matter what. Teammates, yeah, will make mistakes, but there's always something that you can do in every game. So, let's see. Good try in the shot. If you want to make this a little easier on yourself, you don't need to overly rotate. I can see that you're still a little wonky with it. Just literally rotate to where you're like facing your nose of the car, where it's just like, you know, your nose is flat up against the ball. You don't have to keep spinning, because if you literally just stop your car from rotating and you face, you know, this is what your car would look like on the ball basically. So if you just point this way, then you'll have a much easier time, you know, actually carrying the ball to the goal. And it's just more consistent, because you hit the ball too hard there, and that's why you couldn't follow it so much. But good try, though. Okay, good patience here. Nice. Okay. Good try on the shot there. Very interesting. Okay, not the worst. Looks like he gets scored here. Let's see why. Okay, you don't need to go after this. Why? Because the guy is already up before you are. You see how he already beat you to this technically, and you have no momentum. And I know the ball is going towards you, but he can't score right off the bat in this scenario. The ball is not going to fling into your net. So if you really want to try to get this, you can just wait a second. Just relax, right? Just let the ball come to you. So you can literally just go up the wall. So if you just go up the wall and you can just wait for it, then that'd be great. You have all of this space for the ball to pass over. So, and remember, this is Champ 1. Believe it or not, they're probably going to mess this up anyway. So you don't really need to panic too much. And that's the thing. You got to remember that they're also Champ 1, and they're going to be riddled with so many mistakes. So you don't need to get so panicky over this. Because watch, let's play this out real time. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so just keep going, right? Okay, you wait. Okay, I'll just go up then. I'll be up on the wall somewhere, and you can just follow through, and you can just catch the ball on the ground and just, you know, do your thing. You don't need to go up after it right away. And I think that's that's a mistake that a lot of champ players make, is that they're so unaware of the surroundings that they don't understand how much space that they have and the threat, right? You guys have to understand what's truly threatening and what's not. Because if you don't, you're going to make silly challenges that don't mean anything. So if you could just understand what's important to go after, how much space you really have, then you'll be so much more level-headed, and you'll find that it's not so hard. It's really not. Alright, so let's move on. So far, it's not really your teammate's fault right now. Good try on the demo. It's a good idea. I think your teammate was taking a little bit too long there, though, I have to admit. He should be trying his best to catch this ball. Actually, let's go on his perspective. Yeah, he's just, I mean, it was going on the wall, so maybe it did take a little bit of time. I gotta take into account that they're Champ 1s. They're not gonna be the quickest, so. Okay, wait, let me see this again. Yeah, he kind of just popped it up. That's no big deal. Yeah, just get a little bit used to the aerial mechanics, that's all. Keep doing it. You said that you're improving, which is good. And if you feel like you're improving on them, then that's great. Then keep improving. So I'm not going to try to nitpick mechanics. And I always say this every time, but I want to make it clear that I don't try to judge mechanics too much. Because mechanics is actually something that's easily fixable. what's really hard to fix is player habits and strategy, which is a game sense, because when things are mental, it's very hard to get rid of it. So we need to fix game strategy. That's what we need to fix. I don't care about how bad your mechanics are. Well, I mean, it depends. If you're really this garbage, you know, if I see a Grand Champ who can't even do basic stuff, then yeah, then I'll say, yeah, your mechanics are definitely the problem. But all in all, there's always something you can do game sense wise, whether you're on the ball or off the ball, meaning in situations like this where you're off the ball, even stuff like this matters. You have to do everything right or close to perfection, or not even close to perfection. I mean, you're only champ 1. Nothing has to be perfect yet, and I think that's the beauty about this rank, is that you can actually do it. You can actually be really good without really being good. In a stance where you're like Grand Champ SSL level. No, like this is perfect positioning. This is really good, right? Nothing has to be perfect. You can just sit right here and wait for them to do something. This is a very interesting challenge. I have to admit, that is a very aggressive challenge. It works probably because you're used to them playing really slow. Honestly, yeah. I mean, you could see that. I don't even know how to say that guy's name. Del Tui. It's probably like French or something like that, but I'll just call him Ratatouille at that point. So sticking Ratatouille in the net looks a little awkward, so I guess you could try it, and you are down a goal, so when you are down a goal, it is better to play a little bit more aggressive. All in all, though, this is good play. Very good play. You capitalized on a very small window there. That's good. That's what you want. Okay, this is bad, right? Why is this bad? Because you're doing nothing, right? And you're probably thinking, well, why am I doing nothing? Well, because you got to think of this play objectively. The ball is moving away from you at a pretty quick pace. Now, you know that they're probably going to be the next ones on the ball. If you see Acura is in the net, he's got the goal covered. There's no scoring opportunity here. No way, right? So why don't you just wait, right? Use the space that you have. If the ball is going this way, right, it's going to bounce and go this way. Why don't you just meet up with the ball somewhere around here, right? Let's just wait. Let's just cover the area over here. Let them move around and get themselves awkward under the ball. Because when you're under the ball, that's when things get really awkward. So just let the play happen here, right? Just let it play out. Because, look, you put yourself in an uncomfortable position, nothing happens. So... And look, they have a pretty decent counterattack going on here. Now it's your turn to defend. But let's say if you just sat around and waited, right? Okay, you get this clear. I would wait here. Just wait, right? And let them do their own thing. Well, then guess what? You can go back on defense a lot sooner, right? And look, you can cut in, boom, pop it up to yourself to the wall, and go. So... you don't always have to rush everything, especially when you're in their corner. When it's in their corner, for the most part, you're not scoring. Okay, just keep that a rule. And a lot of times when you hit the ball from their corner, it's just a pass to them, right? Because look how simple this looks to them, right? Look at this. Okay, he attacked first, which is fine because he baited you to go. So, and then again, since the ball is moving towards the net, I mean, the next guy in rotation could just hit this away pretty easily. So, especially in the higher ranks, you're gonna see that going into the corner like this and always being aggressive in the corner is a double-edged sword. Sometimes, if your teammate is ready, you could get a pass, but a lot of times, your teammate is, in fact, not ready for anything in the corner, right? Let's look at this again. This is why you gotta be mindful of your teammates and, you know, what's happening on the field. Okay, you see your teammate is going back. You should know that your teammate is going back. You can literally see. So, guess what? Your teammate's not going to be ready for any type of pass here. And you got to keep a mental note of who's where, right? You saw two people on the opponent's team on your right somewhere. So if you hit it right, it's not going to work out. You're just going to put yourself into the corner with no momentum, and you're just giving them the ball. So, and remember, you just saw before that your teammate has no boost, so he's not likely going to get this ball. So you don't need to do anything here. You don't need to try to just push yourself into the corner so much here. Just kind of like hit the ball and just rotate away, honestly. Or go for a demo, even better. Go for some ground demos, right? Because you know they're going to stick around here. Why they got to stick around here? Because that's where they have to be in order to hit the ball. So why don't you start thinking a little bit of ahead? Like, okay, great. I'll hit this ball to the corner. I'll make them go after this ball, right? Because they're going to have to. It's a game of Rocket League. They have to touch the ball. So I'm going to do this. Okay, great. And I'm going to look for some demos, right? So I'm going to go around, go for some demos, disrupt them. You know, I'm going to keep the ball on their side as long as possible. That's another option. Either rotate out or you just go for demos. See, there are many things that I can tell you right now that is more efficient. And you're not seeing it because what you're not taking into consideration is your opponent's positioning and your teammates' positioning. Okay, you get scored on here. Let's see what happens. Okay, you panicked. Why did you panic here? You probably thought that they were going to challenge this, which, yes, but not right now. Again, look. You should be looking at Dell right now. You should be looking at Ratatouille there. What is he doing? Yeah, he's charging towards the net, but you're going to be at this ball first. So, even here, you see him? You see that? He's not even pointing at the ball. Look, he's going to big boost. Calm down. This is all you need to do. Take your time. Actually let him come to you. Take the big boost or take your time. Maybe you'll get a flick over him if you get a quick flick set up, right? Or you can push the ball around him quickly with a dodge, right? And you can go up the wall, right? Because you can bait him, right? You could be slow. He'll try to challenge, and then you can just push up the wall and go. Or somehow get the ball on top of your car, flick it. If not, worst comes to worst, you 50 it. Get a nice slow 50, low 50 on the ground. That's it. But you forced a play that should not have happened. That's the kicker here, is you force something that wasn't supposed to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen. He's not close to you, so don't panic. And of course, your teammate is not rotating back post because he's look at him. I don't even know what the hell he's doing. Right? And I get it. You think your teammate is sucking, which, to be fair, this is somewhat of an aggressive positioning. He's got to cover worst case scenario because he's the only guy left as defense. So he's playing it like he's threes, like there's somebody behind him. So he can just anchor, right? He saw you hit the ball away, so that means Ratatouille's getting it first. So he can sit here and just wait, right? He gets straight up to sit here, right, and jump up and just hit the ball out. That's all he needed to do. Literally, if he just sat more back post, he would have just saved it easily. And it's actually really easy to see why it looks like your teammate is playing bad, but because you're playing bad here, you're making him play really bad with that. Or at least it makes it look like it looks like he's playing bad. I mean, yeah, again, his positioning could have been better. But also, a challenge could have been way better, too. This whole play wouldn't have happened if he just didn't hit the ball away. So, think of it this way, right? Your teammate is covering for you as second man, but even though you're first man, you still have to cover for your teammate. Because you don't want to put your teammate in a spot where he has to save a difficult shot or being put in a 2v1. That's why you got to be careful with what you're doing. You're still supporting your teammate even in the first man position. When you play, you're supposed to be helping each other. Help each other first and then worry about scoring. Because when you have good team chemistry, then you'll score naturally. It'll be way more effortless, honestly. It looks like you score twice later, so let's see why you score twice and what things you did right. So far, your decision-making on your challenges isn't that good, honestly. That's what I would say. You need to work on understanding the threat and what's important to challenge and what you can wait on. See, look, you literally took your time here. So why didn't you do it before? See, this is inconsistency. See, this proves to me that you can, but you just didn't do it before because you panicked. Why aren't you panicking here? This is even more panicking because he's definitely going to go after this ball. He's super close, and you didn't even do anything. I would have definitely expected you to hit this ball away here rather than before, but you didn't. Which is fine. See, look, dude, holy shit. You see what happens when you just keep the ball close and you let them bait themselves? Like, dude, you don't even have to lift a finger. Look at this. You don't have to do anything. They just shit themselves. Okay, that's kind of stupid, but we can disregard that. Okay, this is a... oh, man. Okay. Okay, that's a bad hit, but no worries. Okay, nobody can go after this, right? Ratatouille's gone into the oblivion, and Acura freaking sucks. He flipped or whatever, so Just stay grounded for a little bit longer so you can have a better lineup with the ball. Because I can see that your aerials are still a little iffy here. Oh my, post sound. You just got tinged. Well, they just got tinged. Alright. Yo! What the hell? Holy shit. Nice. Okay. Nice little flip reset. Let's see this one more time. This is freaking good. Very nice play. Very nice play. Love it. Alright, perfect. Looks like you score again soon. Or your teammate scores. Okay, they went for big boost and they get punished. Good. Alright, sweet. Yeah, you just have a challenging problem. It doesn't seem like you're clear on what you should be doing with the ball all the time. I think if you just work on your challenges and understanding what's important to go after, what's a threat, and what's the speed of the play, then you're going to just realize that, oh, you know, I don't really need to do so much. So there's a lot for you to do here. I would take a shot on net here. Nobody's blocking the net. And with your speed, you're going to hit the ball faster than what Acura can move. So I would hit this left, not straight. Very good beat. Normally I wouldn't be okay with this because the ball is closer to Acura no matter what. If this was a high ranked lobby, you'd be punished. I wouldn't go after this in general. I really wouldn't. Because look, now you guys are both committed and you're behind the ball. Okay, it's just a bad jump. Bad hit. You're just inconsistent. That's really it. I mean, that's expected because you're champ 1. It's a bad hit again. You're just giving them the ball. See, you gotta be careful with how you're hitting the ball. You're just giving them chances. Why don't you just turn your car so that you air roll left and you hit it right? Or better yet, again, just don't challenge it. Just wait a second. Right? Let's see this. Ratatouille's up. He can't get this ball, right? Look. He's not even jumping for this. He's still stuck in the air. Just wait a second. So the ball will come more to your right side. And then you can hit it out this way. You're being too quick. You're playing too quick. Stop doing that. That's literally it. Because it seems like the earlier you hit the ball, you're just giving it away. So just relax. Again, watch the opponents. What do they look like? How much space are they giving you? Okay. Not the worst. If you want something more consistent, just go for a 50. That's literally it. Because it's more consistent and you don't have to worry about the ball going into wild directions. Oh my. Let's see what you do here. This is a bad jump. Okay, good recovery off that. As a little tip, though, don't jump immediately. Again, you're going too early. You're still pushing forward when the ball is going to bounce in a different direction before you even get there. You could just wait. Right? Go up the wall. Chill out over here somewhere. And then you can jump forward. See? Rather than being all awkward. See, you're just going too quick. Just be 100% positive that, you know, you don't have to go quick every time. You're going too quick and it's screwing everything up. Look, now the ball's stuck on your side. Okay, now it goes back out. Okay, now it's back on your side. You get scored on here. Why? Because look. Okay, I thought you were going to be too far under the ball and it was going to go over your head, but I was wrong. Okay, yeah, okay, so again, let's look at the opponents, right? Again, use your camera one more time here, or hear with the audio. Look, you hear somebody coming after you. Listen closely. Yeah. You can start hearing him right here. you had like 2 seconds of the audio cue of him coming after you. And as a side note, when in doubt, I actually want you to be a little bit more aggressive here. Why? Because the ball is going to go really high off the wall. So just drive up the wall and just meet up with it. That's literally it. That's all you have to do. I would definitely... This is probably one of the exceptions where I actually want you to go faster here. Because if you don't, and you dilly-dally, either they have a chance to demo you, or they have another play to set up. And remember, you're last back by a long shot. Look. Where is he? He's nowhere, right? Can we tell he's nowhere? Yes. Look where he's going. You know for a fact he's not going to help you in time. And again, you can see him here. He's just dilly-dallying. So don't take your time here. This is one of the exceptions. Don't take your time here. Look at it from their point of view. Look at this. You have no help, right? You have no help. They both know your teammate is gone. Perfect. This is literally a perfect play. But yeah, your teammate didn't have to challenge so freaking hard on that. Like, he just left you in a terrible spot. But at the same time, if you recognize that, wait, if I don't go, then they're just going to do something to the ball, and you know, with the 2v1. So that's why you should have went ahead. So again, you didn't realize the situation. You're not realizing the threat of the play, and you dilly-dally. See, you have things backwards. Some things you should be going quick, and you're going slow, and some things are going slow when... some things are going quick when you should be going slow. So you're just backwards on a lot of these. And I think once you start realizing what's truly important, you're going to finally not make them the opposite, and you're going to be consistently doing the right choice. And then you're going to not be beat all the time. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, see? You don't know what you should be doing on the challenge. And to be fair, I truly think the last skills to really improve as a Rocket League player is when you challenge. Challenging is by far the hardest skill someone can learn. It's not even mechanics, I kid you not. Why? Because even at the Grand Champ 3 levels, which I'm at, I'm 1800s, there are countless challenging mistakes that I see in players and in myself, right? I have so much better game sense than you and mechanics, right? Let's be honest. But what's screwing me over? It's my freaking challenges. I still catch myself doing weird challenges like this, even in my ranks. Not as often as you do, but they happen. And that's why I'm not SSL still. Although I'm close. I was 1850s. I was like 3 games away, but yeah, not good enough. This, again, I promise you, dude, there is no threat here. Your teammate hit the shitter, right? Look, he's gone. Watch him overcommit. See? He overcommitted. No boost. And he flips. Right? He's gone. But guess what? Let's look at it from this angle here. Right? What do we have, like I said earlier? We have space. Look at how much space you got. Right? There is so much space and so much resources to use, right? Boost pad, boost pad, boost pad. You know what I mean? You have a ton of options, right? Why are you not taking it? This guy cannot hit this ball into the net instantly. This isn't freaking Rumble, right? He doesn't have punch, and he doesn't have the strong arm. So he's not going to sling it into your net. So, calm down and use the space to your advantage. You got to buy time for your teammate, but being aggressive like this isn't buying time. Because again, what's the kicker? You're forcing something that shouldn't happen. Basically. So instead of going after the ball, let's just rotate. Right? Let's just wait a second. Okay, great. No big deal. Either you read this and jump now. You can read this ball and just dust the crap out of this guy. Get a touch off the wall, a self-pass, and keep going. But that's literally high mechanics. I don't think you're capable of doing that. So, no big deal. There's another way you can do this, and it's just waiting. Take your time. Okay, this is a little awkward for me to read. No big deal. Okay, great. This is a little awkward for you. No big deal, right? You don't have to go after it. So just rotate out like this. And then you can go up after it like this, or catch it on the wall and just go up. Dude, it's so easy. It's literally so easy. You don't have to challenge this right away. The kicker is you don't know how to challenge, and it's screwing up your games. And yes, there are things that your teammate did wrong, but there are a ton of things you did wrong too. So hopefully this replay analysis does shed some light onto how you should be playing. And you're missing insta leave, but you're not getting the challenging right. And I think this is, dude, I promise you, if you fix the things that I tell you, right? I'm not telling you to fix anything you're doing mechanically right now, right? Just keep doing what you're doing. Dude, you're gonna skyrocket. Once you figure out how to just abuse these dumbasses, right? Then it's over, right? It's just gonna be so easy. Because look, I can tell you to, my brain would tell you to go this way. Because look what happens. You know, much easier approach. You can go up the wall and catch it and do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's so much easier. It's totally savable. You just need to realize what's important and what's challenging. I mean, what's threatening and what's not threatening. So, the number one thing, I want you to focus on 1 to 2 things here, right? That's it. 1, watch your opponents. And 2, fix your challenges. That's it. So, if you need help with understanding how to fix your challenge, think of this. Is this shot dangerous? Can this shot go in immediately? How far away are they from my goal, right? If they're quite far away, chances are I don't need to challenge this right away. What's my teammate looking like? Right? Do I need to buy some time for him? If so, then I probably shouldn't go right away. Right? It's all you need to think about. And these games are slow, so you will have time to think about this. And as you get higher in the ranks and you become more comfortable with this, you think of this stuff subconsciously and faster, so you don't need to worry about it anymore. So, right now, turn off the autopilot and make some smart decisions, because these decisions are costing you games. Alright, so that is it. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.